Things That Are Not My Cup of Tea, August 2nd, 2011. Yes, many an inspirational book sermonizes the benefits of positivity and love. While it sounds like an awfully rosy and colorful world, if we operated under such a code, it is far from realistic. My theory that in order to reach the higher echelon and continue to ascend the hierarchy of self actualization, one must first clear their mind of all the garbage taking up space. Call it a mental colonic. The following are things that irk me, annoy me, bewilder me, or get me pissed off in some way, shape, or form. It is a free flow list of things that come to mind, so there is no rhyme or reason why one might come before or after another. It is just a random list of things that I've got to get off my chest so that I may embrace my oneness with a more positive outlook on my little world. Number 1. Women who smoke during pregnancy. Come on, people. We know the effects of tobacco not only on smokers, but through secondhand smoke. Do you really have to be that selfish? Can't you just give up that one addiction for the health and future of your baby, for Christ's sake? I quit smoking months before I got pregnant with my second child. It was the smartest thing I did. I believe my conception would have been that much harder had I not conditioned my body properly beforehand. Number 2, tattoos. I don't care, call me judgmental, call me a stuck-up prude. It just doesn't look nice. It looks trashy. Now, don't get me wrong, I am all about self-expression, but decimating your body is not the way to do it. We finally went to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina for the first time this past year, and I was totally turned off by the sheer number of tattoo parlors available to vacation goers. Never mind the bikers, nor the bars. The place just wasn't my cup of tea. We did find a few places that were acceptable, like Alligator Adventure in North Myrtle Beach, or my favorite restaurant, the Sea Captain's House. But overall, it was not for me. Tattoos are tacky, period. Number 3, tea partiers. It's bad enough you have conservative Republicans, but then you add in the far right wing radical element, and that just fucks things up for the majority of Americans. The majority of Americans are middle class or lower and rely on a government that works for them, a government that hears them and listens to them, a government that understands their struggles and empathizes with them. Keeping in mind the unnecessary nail-biting delay in raising the debt ceiling, it is clear to me that most politicians have no appreciation for America's standing in the global economy and how critical it is for each and every one of us Americans to make decisions that are helpful to Americans, not favoring one party over another. These damn politicians appear to let power get to their heads. They forget the struggles of their constituency and play a pissing game with our future. My family is directly affected by the caveats of the agreement, and I dread round 2 of getting nothing done when they assemble their so-called committee. Number 4, Sarah Palin and her followers. For real, it is mind-boggling how close America got to having a female dingbat as vice president. Yes, I'm sure we've had male dingbats hold positions of power previously. Dan Quayle, anyone? But having this broad represent a powerful political presence was a scary joke. Her track record of short-lived stints is ever present in her attending at least 5 different college institutions before receiving a degree. Her tenure as governor of Alaska was a mere 31 months, quitting before the end of her commitment. Her previous appointment as mayor of Wasilla, Alaska, population 7,800 or so, is equally a joke. To put this in perspective, Wasilla has about 1/3 the population of Wake Forest, North Carolina. It is barely twice the size of Rolesville, North Carolina. That's like me going to the local bar and paying for a round of shots just to win some votes. I'm sure it wasn't a difficult task to round up the posse back in Wasilla. Women like Sarah should stop making a joke out of how naive some Americans can be. It takes away from the real women in power like Hillary Clinton, who exude the intelligence, commitment, and understanding of the majority of Americans. Number 5, parents who don't discipline their kids are too lenient with their kids and are out of touch with their kids. Parents these days seem to have a hard time keeping their kids in line. They appear to be out of touch with the critters they brought into this world. First of all, if you cannot control your kids' behavior in any capacity, don't take them in public and subject the rest of the world to their unruliness. It is unfair, rude, and bothersome. If I'm going to spend my hard-earned money on a night out with my family at a decent restaurant, you better make sure I can enjoy it in peace and quiet. A number of times I have told the hostess not to sit us near any kids. I try to nip that situation in the bud from the beginning. It is not necessary to bring the entire brood to the supermarket, but if you lack the resources for a sitter or your husband is just an inconsiderate bastard and can't watch the kids for an hour, be smart about it. Give the kids a job to do when you are shopping. Give them each a coupon and have them find the item, or demand their attention by teaching them how to select the proper fruit or item on your list. Make it a teaching moment about the cost of items or budgeting. Assign them a task. Just because Janie or Johnny wants the newest gadget and everyone else has it does not mean they should as well. Parents these days are more about avoiding confrontation with their kids by giving in to their every demand. It is a damn shame. Parents are trying to be the kid's friend and avoid being the bad guy. For those parents so involved in their own life and social drama that they put their job, love life, or own personal goals before the needs of their children, you are to blame. For by being an absent parent, you are adding to the cases of teen pregnancies, teen substance abusers, and reckless and untimely deaths, whether by drugs, suicide, or vehicles. As a parent, you can't give your kid a blank pass to experience what they think is their right. It is not their right, it is a privilege. I'm sure there are a few other things that will come to mind after this rant is published, but I'll just store it away in my second helping of things I can't stand the taste of.